If you would all like to go down the list as I call you, you can tell us what your character's name is, if you have chosen one, and what type of familiar they have, if you've chosen one, if they have one. All right, and that way we can all get a chance to know each other and know who we're playing. So we'll start, I'm going down the list as I see it on mine, which I see Aunt Puppy. Aunt Puppy, what is your character's name if you've chosen one?
Her name is Hetty, just Hetty. She's like Madonna or Cher. She just goes by Hetty.
Nice. And what character did you choose to play?
She is the Hexer.
Excellent.
She has a small raccoon named George. He is kind of he was the runt of his litter, which is why she liked him so much. So he's a little bit smaller than a standard raccoon. But she summons biscuits for him all the time. So he is predominantly perched kind of on her shoulder like a parrot, and she'll just continue to keep summoning little biscuits for him
That is
all the time.
excellent. We have Joe.
Hi.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this hitter's name is Tor Zana, and she has a little stoat. It's named Stoat, because why would you name it anything else? Um, and it lives in a pocket of the overalls she wears, because I do not know many other clothing options for a 7 foot tall woman that is well over 300 pounds. She gonna be a farm girl today.
Excellent. And then Gabby.
Hi. I changed my Discord name to be my character's. Henry Letos. He is a grifter. Honestly, he hangs out with you guys, or I don't know, gender neutral guys.
Right?
You have no idea if he's a witch or not. He just kind of hangs out with you guys.
All right. And then we have Liam.
Um, Hi, I am a thief named Roman Cersei. He's kind of a small, squirrely guy, about 5'7", former criminal, kind of reformed.
All right. And then we get to move on to Rose.
Hi. Okay, so my character is Arvena. She is the warder. Um, and she has a familiar. Her familiar is a bearded dragon. Um, her bearded dragon goes by Princess. Uh, Arvena's kind of a free spirit. Wears lots of like flowy clothing, stuff she made herself, very eccentric, colorful hair. We'll say purple.
You've changed your character's name too. Is it Von Is that right?
Yes, Van Lazul. He's the diviner. He likes to work at the riverside. He's actually a part of does a lot of nature studies, just reviewing what the ecology, how the river is working.
Okay.
During one of his little expeditions, he got a familiar that is a muskrat. So
Ah,
just a rat that loves being in the water. It just
yep.
crawled into his satchel and has no interest of leaving it. So he's like, "Oh well, I guess I'll call you Sonny now, since you're my little son."
Okay. That is a success. All right. So, how does Von Lazul divine? Do they?
Just just Devon itself. The way
Oh,
he does the divination, he takes out a little like what do you call? He carries around a little orb filled with water. He just lets the he lets little Sunny plays with the water with it to make some ripples, and so he's just thinking her on the location he's at, and then through the ripples he's seeing a little like scene happening, and a little each ripple changes back and forth at a different time frame. So
all
it's a
right.
little go yes.
That's excellent. So So you pull out this little orb, and you pull out this is the water, and the things are kind of sloshing around. The ripples are being made, and you kind of watch. And as these ripples kind of wake out from the center, you're seeing these images all kind of overlay. And then for your vision, the ripples slow, so you can see each ripple in between. And each ripple is a different scene. You've got the before, the after, the before, the after, and they kind of mesh together. Okay. All right. So let's see. So you're going to summon. Granted, it's like a category 1 Fey creature. So, all right. So that's going to be a -15. -10, -5 for the distance. So it's going to be -15. So you're at a 17 target number.
Okay. 2, 12,
Oh, all right.
17.
So you see.
I succeeded.
All right. So you see Hetty. She's like, all right. So she starts doing her summoning focus. And George starts lending a hand, mimicking with little tiny claws the same movements that Hetty's doing with her hands. And suddenly this ball appears. It is glowing and it's shedding light very brightly in the darkness. And it's sitting there, and it looks, there's no face, there's no discernible features, there's no mouth or ears or eyes or anything. But it seems to be looking at you specifically because you're the one that summoned it. And let me roll. Okay. And it's just kind of hovering there. And you get the idea that it might be curious as to why it was summoned.
So yeah, so Hetty will just kind of hold her hand out and be like, we just need a little bit of light, a little bit further in than we would like to go without being able to see. And she will kind of point in the direction that we are going to start heading to see, kind of let it go ahead of us and kind of see further so that we can see a lot further ahead of us than what we could before. Just to kind of, look for any sort of traps that might be set up or, anything that we wouldn't like to step on.
Wisp. And you don't, there's no words that are projected, but you get this idea, this image. You hear the light, very faint sounds of like very small metal wind chimes. And you see, you get the sensation that it would like something in return. This is a transaction that if it does this for you, you will, for until the next new moon, leave 3 candles burning all night in the windowsill. That's its request.
It's just, okay, I can do that.
There is no particular
do you have a
scent that is
particular scent
sent.
that
It's
you
the
would like
light
me
that
to
they
have
want.
lit for you?
And
Lavender is
once
always good. It's
you
nice and
feel
calming. So
a
I'll make
sense
sure to
that you
have
have
3
just made a
lavender
Fey
candles
pact.
going for you.
That connection, you are now compelled for the next every night from now until the next new moon, which is 2 weeks from now. You will be put 3 candles, and if you do not, something bad will happen. So you are now at that deal, and then the wisp seems to happily oblige and starts moving along the path, shedding this bright light.
Can I do that? Because I have a category 3 in stealth. Can I unstealth one and then reveal another one's location? Do that twice?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have 2 actions, so you absolutely do that. And it's going to be the target number because it's a -5 for their magic resistance. If you wanted, if you wanted to, if you wanted to try to guess the location of others, it would be another additional -5 per, actually -10 for additional. So you could do 2 with your second action and have it be a 23 if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. So first action, I'll try to uncloak it.
Okay.
All right.
That is a 30 number.
Yeah, 33.
Easy. So all of you now, especially Tor, this green-skinned creature about the size of a dog, a small, like a Scottish Terrier, but green with ears that are sharp and pointed back, and big fangs. And you see it, it's kind of shimmering. It's visible and can be targeted without penalty, but it's kind of like its own inherent invisibility trait is being conflicted by the anti-stealth that Ronan just cast on. All right, you
Oh, I did it.
did. All right, so here's what happens. So what is your hex like? Is it lightning? Is it what kind of magic does it look like? What does it look like? Fire?
So they are little tiny daggers that come out. So yeah, so it kind of looks like it's similar to like Shang-Chi with his rings that he has, where they kind of like they're
They
like
fly, come back.
yeah, but they're like little daggers that they come out. So they're like they just kind of you can kind of see through them. They're not like solidified. They're just kind of like shaped like little daggers as they come out.
Perfect. So you all see these like this Hetty kind of throws her hands out, and these translucent tiny swarms of daggers fly out and cause this stream, and they swerve around, flying through the area, try to target. The one above the door already used its free dodge, so it can't, and it failed. That was the additional minus. So it gets hit full force with Hetty's damage, right? The other two still have their free dodge, so they dodge out of the way. So they automatically dodge. So the hex misses and clatters into and then vanishes into the ceiling and then vanishes. So it only affected one, but that one, now your levels of damage is equal to your level of success for your hexing, which on the back page, I believe it says 23.
Levels yeah, it's 23.
23 levels those magical things did. Now, they only have 20 levels of health. So what? So one, and you just see it riddled and it moves, and then it just collapses on the ground, and it is no longer moving. You very clearly killed it. That was on Ronan's turn. Next is going to be Arvena. That's you.
Okay, well, I obviously have some healing to do. Um, and if I remember correctly, I can try to heal 3 people.
That was you can try
Okay.
more than one creature, but it's a -5 penalty, and you still have to overcome their magic resistance of everybody involved. So if you heal,
Okay.
now also Ronan is invisible, so you can't target Ronan.
Okay.
But is not invisible. You could absolutely target Vaughn.
Okay. And Tor is down, right?
Tor is absolutely down. So you could target Vaughn and Tor if you wanted to heal them both. And that would be -5 for the additional target, -10 for Vaughn's magic resistance, and -5 for Tor's magic resistance for a total of -20.
Okay. And I use, is it will and magic and warding?
It is magic plus arcana plus first aid. If you look on the back of
Oh,
your
first aid.
if you look on the back of your sheet, I do have a magic healing
Oh, that's
for you.
right.
So it's going to be your target number looks like is 20 minus 40 or 41 minus 20, which is 21.
Okay. Let's try that.
That is a success. So what happens is you heal a number of health levels equal to your level of success. So now Vaughn gets healed. This healing energy washes over you, and you are healed of all your wounds because you only took 13 levels of damage, and she healed 19. You are suddenly fully healed. Poor, you are awake, and you have healed 19 levels of damage of your 35. So now you are conscious, you are awake, you will be able to act on your initiative. But Arvena, you still have another magical action.
Okay. So, okay. Could I do another healing attempt to try to increase Tor's?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So let's do that. We'll just focus on Tor this time.
Okay, then it's only a -5.
Okay.
So
So,
it's 36, I think.
yes, that sounds right.
Perfect. Absolutely. Poor, you are fully healed. Or, if you would please, give me a body plus strategic plus awareness roll. And since you don't have awareness, it would be just a body plus strategic 21.
Yes, 21. Okay. 14.
Excellent. You are aware that there is a creature that attacked you.
Mm.
There were 3 creatures attacked you, but you only saw 2 of them. So there's one more that's still invisible nearby.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hmm.
So here's what you may attack. You have 2 attacks. I am going to penalize those unarmed attacks by it is going to be the we're going to say it is going to be -40. So you have an 8. Now you could do what we call trading power for precision or trading power for precision. So you could
Yeah.
reduce your level of success, but increase your target number. If you halved your level of success, you'd only be doing 10 points of damage instead of 20, but your target number would go from 8 to an 18.
Yeah, I like that a lot better.
Okay. So now you have a target number 18. You are swinging twice. Go ahead and go. That is a success. So you swing and it connects hard. It hits and it splatters, and you know now where it is. So you could, since you now know where it is, you no longer suffer that penalty. You only suffer the 12 for it's trying to dodge.
Nice.
So now it's a 30, and you get to do your full damage.
Nice. Okay, so then that means then it's 2d12, target number 48.
-12 is 36 because it still gets to
Okay,
dodge.
thank you. Yes.
Oh, no worries. Tor just comes down and punches this thing, which completely takes it and everyone else by surprise because it's invisible. And then Tor now uppercuts this thing and sends it slamming into the ceiling and crashing back down to the floor. Boom! And once it's unconscious, it becomes visible. And so now
I
there are
could smell you in the air.
all right. That all the combatants now are taken care of.